Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone's having themselves some mighty fine day. And I want to talk about Kubera, kind of a year review, if you will. I'm not going to go into super specifics. I'm going to stay in generalities and whatnot. But like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, and all of that. And great year. It's like sometimes it's very hard to come on here and talk about like Kubera in a very general sense because my sentiment on it has never really fluctuated or changed. Like it's like for the, I guess what, but next year technically be my third year consistently reading it. And my sentiments haven't changed. Like I've been very impressed by the groundwork, then the secondary layer she put on, and then currently what's happening right now. I'm consistently, continually, always impressed. So like saying like, "Yo, Kubera is great," I think it's a masterpiece. Has become the baseline. It's like the normal thing to say for me. So sometimes I feel like I'm wasting my time coming on here and talking about it in that sense. But I do want to talk about a few things specifically that I really like this year. And yeah, um, and you guys share with me how you guys felt about Kubera this year as well. I know some people aren't as high on it as I am from the standpoint of Kurigam hasn't really done anything where I was like, wow, what an absolutely horrid storytelling decision. Wow. What a plot hole. Wow. This is inconsistent. So I have no reason as of right now to really hold any doubt. So I don't have any doubt. Sometimes when a I don't say company because that's not true. I've always hated companies. I'm very anti corporation, but something like Legend of Zelda has held a certain level of quality to me for many, many years. So as a franchise, I tend to like not doubt them. Like if it's something you put out something that's bad or something I don't love, I'll be like, okay, this wasn't it. But I don't ever be like, this is horrible. I'm done with Zelda. Like it hasn't betrayed me. Something like One Piece, I've loved for a really long time. It's been good for a really long time, but it really, or that kind of shook me with Dressrosa because I wasn't like the hugest fan of it. Then he started to do so many small things that I didn't love. Where like I will say like every problem is a grain of sand, and now I'm sitting on a beach. Kurigam doesn't have these issues, so you could say that like she's built up a rapport with me where I have a general sense of trust in her style of storytelling. If something's happening and I'm not sure, I don't immediately doubt. I go, I'll be cautiously optimistic. I'm gonna hit the step back. I'm gonna wait and let her cook. So, anyways, Calavinka is one character I want to talk about. Definitely shut up my ranks. Like she's a solid character, super dope. But like, I don't know. I wasn't seeing it at first the way some of y'all was seeing it, but I get it now. Like now, absolute fire. Is this on? No, it's not. Good. Sorry, my phone rang earlier when I was trying to record something. So yeah, Calavinka's like a bundle of joy. She brings a level of vibrancy and joy that I really like, and I like the fact that it kind of comes from Asura. So it's just dope. And then kind of seeing the siblings reunite with Yuta, Maruna, and Calavinka was really nice. Like it warmed my heart. But she's been a really good character. I really like her. A lot of the funny things. I don't know if it was this year, but I remember when Maruna's like she has 3 kids. Like that was hilarious. 4 kids or 3 kids. Like that was hilarious. But really good stuff. The God of Earth. He's been cooking. I know for a long time I wasn't sure how to feel about him, but it all came together because he was a character that was so hard to get a read on from the standpoint of you're like, what? He seems different at times, and then you realize later, now we know he is not the same person as Manasavin because of the bet with Anata's name, whoop de whoop, blase blah. And I was like, that made so much sense of why this guy sometimes doesn't seem consistent or that he's wishy-washy. Like it's literally not him, and because of what happened and he was of a lower status, he couldn't speak on it. He had like the whatever unshakable code on his tongue or magic, whatever. We was literally not allowed. The laws of the universe would not allow him to say what was going on. And then Yuta leaves, and the God of Earth have that conversation on the ledge for a couple of chapters. The Cali stuff I thought was cool. Learning that Yuta probably has the same name, that was dope. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed a lot of the action. There's a lot of fight. Stuff with Sona was good when they were in the Sura realm, and Varuna ended up filling it, I think, with water instead of endless earth. Veritra, hold on, I remember Veritra, Dragon up, real dragons, Dragon Clan, bro. He's him. I knew he was top 3. You didn't even have to tell me. You didn't have to sell nothing. I just knew he was him. He's nice. That's Jatayu, aka Utah's kind of like, oh, real dad. I don't know. Like, hold on, might have made him kind of nice. Like, I know, I love it. I love it. I love Richo. I love the Dragon Clan. I like Taksaka, all of them except for Kadru. Kadru, you're a disappointment. But anyone else, you're great. Kadru is the worst of our clan. But that was super. That was cool. Baru stocks went up. Man, when Garuda woke up and immediately was like, "Where are my kids? Are my kids good?" And he could like see, oh come on, don't play with me. You know that was gas. That was hit. That was so good. Like there are just so many moments like that, and like waiting for Garuda to wake up wasn't disappointing. And I think that she does a good job of not like overly making you anticipate something big. I'm giving you an example from Naruto that I think Kishimoto completely butchered, and that was the Obito Toby reveal. Not that it wasn't obvious, blah blah, but like he kind of kept that mystery in your face, like who the fuck is Toby? Like like the whole time. Then by the time you realize Obito, you're just like, bro, I don't care. Like why'd you keep that dangling in my face for it to be this burger? Like I don't care. Her mystery sometimes she'll let you forget about it. Something you don't really know but you want to see, she won't constantly keep putting it in your face, so like that anticipation of who's gotta be incredible builds up. Not that it wasn't good, wasn't incredible, that didn't deliver, but the fact of the matter is Garuda waking up is something that I kind of wanted to see for a long time, but it wasn't in the forefront of my mind. Maybe when his name was brought up or I would see him in the past with the Anata stuff, I'd think about it briefly, momentarily, and then it would go back into the recesses of my mind. So when it was time, when he woke up, great stuff. Reacher introduction, for real, great stuff. The Dragon King's universe, come on, baby. And I gotta talk about Brahma getting barred up by the god of earth. Yeah, he came looking down, standing up. He said, no more resetting, no more universes. This is the last one. I like it. I don't know that. I don't think he should have taken that bet that he took with Vishnu. Vishnu's evil. I'm telling y'all, he's not a good dude, bro. Don't believe in Vishnu. Don't believe in him. Don't believe in him. He's not him. He's not that guy, pal. But yeah, man. I absolutely adore this story. This narrative is very special. It's why even on my time off, I'll take time to speak about it. I'll react to it no matter what, because I genuinely want to read it. Shout out to you, Tiara. Babo Kim Scams, everybody who translates us the scans and the redraws, translate the blog posts. We truly appreciate it as a community. Thank you so much for your hard work and continued support. I love this community, honestly, I do. It's like one of the communities where I'm like, I don't dislike Kubera fans. I like them. I think like the only fandom I could think of like that kind of is probably JoJo, but JoJo fans are unhinged. I know there's unhinged ones, but I like the JoJo fan base. But it's very rare that I really am part of one that I truly like. But I want you guys to share with me some of your favorite moments this year in Kubera, from the Finite, Kubera and Kubera, whatever the case may be. I want you guys to tell me if any new characters kind of shut up your rankings and maybe hit your top 10, your top 5, your top 3, whatever the case. And let's talk about closed time loops for a second. She's like really good at this. I have to give her credit. Like, for me, I don't really care about time travel following some real world universe scientific model or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I could barely like add and subtract. I oddly multiply better than I do anything else. Is that weird? Like, I multiply better than I subtract, add, and I don't think I can divide very well, but I kind of, up to 12 times, like 12 times tables. After that, I don't know what I'm doing, but anyways, why am I exposing that I'm the worst person in the world at math? Well, what was I talking about earlier? Kubera. Yeah, Kubera was special this year. I appreciate the community. And close time loops. That's what it was. Close time loops. Yeah, she's really good at that. Like, for me, for time travel, you make the rules of your universe. If you want either rewrites, it branches off into parallels, or some different facsimile, or when you go back in time, you take the consciousness. Like, whatever you want to do, you could do it that way. Like, I as long as you create rules and you kind of stay consistent with it, I'll take it. I don't really care about it. I don't think time travel has to be done a certain specific way in a narrative, but the way she does it to me is really good, and it consistently comes full circle. And I gotta talk about Anna and the village for a second because Anna is someone I didn't know that I trusted like that. Like I didn't know if Anna was a good mom or a mom that cared. Like anytime you saw Anna, she looked cold, dejected, aloof, just like not there. Just had this weird blank gaze, but it was piercing. Like it was blank as in like not like there's nothing there, there's no soul behind it, but it would shoot through you like a piercing gaze. It was interesting. And I thought she did a really good job artistically showcasing that with the mom and everything. But there was a lot of good moments. Like well, it'll take forever to go through all of them, but for the year, it's a 10 for me. 10 doesn't mean perfect. 10 means masterpiece in my book. Nothing is perfect. Not even Kubera, not even Kurrigan, but I like what we got this year. I'm very excited for next year. I will do my. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did put the Kubera D&D thing that I was writing on the back burner because of these video essays and whatnot. But I'm gonna try to like see what I can do to cook up some Kubera videos for y'all aside from just the live reaction and discussion. But y'all gotta meet me halfway. You gotta get more people to come watch. Y'all gotta watch. Even if you just like, okay, listen, I already saw this chapter. Click it, like it, put a comment, let it play in the background on a different tab. You gotta meet me halfway because it's hard for me to make content about something that only 100 people kind of watch on a week-to-week basis. So just keep that in mind. But great year. Shout out to 2023. Shout out to you, Kurrigom. Enjoy your hiatus and your rest. Don't remember when the finite ends and when our hiatus or whatever starts, but yeah, enjoy that. What a great story, man. What a great story. Shout out to Reacher. Shout out to Real Dragons, man. Shout out to us, because I'm a dragon. If y'all didn't know that. A dragon never yields. Somebody got that reference. Somebody did. Anyways, back to Parks and Rec. I'm out. Bonjour and merci, Patreon. Thank you guys for your continued support. Shout out to the Certified BAM Lover, CBL Nation, Lil Bam, James. That's the guy. That's the real Slayer. Then we got the Priest of Fire. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for your continued support. But they might be the real CBL Certified Brothers Lovers. And a huge, huge shout out to the Tier 3s, the 5th Zen Gods. A huge thanks to Big Abdel, Andrew, Childish New Jabez, Fairs, Huey, Johnny Rogers, Lazy Dragon, Lucky Root, Naz Riley, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Ticos, Tino Brown, Urek Massino, Zachary Cooper, Zodiac Namiko, and Zyler Scotty. Your support is greatly appreciated. I had some clean, sugary mud the other day. We moving on up. Thank you for helping me eat and pay my bills. Y'all be safe.